dress or a white dress? Did you see the Virgin Mary and that piece of toast? Does that little old lady around the corner just give you the heebie-jeebies for some reason and you just can't place your finger on it? All of this has to do with perceptual intelligence and the brain's secret to seeing past illusion, misperception, and self-deception. It's also the focus of a new book by noted eye surgeon and author Dr. Wachler. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
So tell me about this perceptual intelligence thing. What exactly is it?
Perceptual intelligence is how we interpret our experiences to separate fantasy from reality. So it's like having a BS meter in our brain for better decision making.
Got it. So what made you write this book then?
I wrote this book because the book can help people better understand and clarify what people mean in what they say and do that can elevate their game for better success in life to achieve the things that they want, like better job, better relationships, more success, more happiness. So these are the key things about the book, and without the book, it makes it harder to achieve that because people will keep repeating the same pattern.
Right.
So by reading Perceptual Intelligence, people can elevate their potential for success in every area in their life.
And you talked about some of these pop culture things that popped up, sort of like seeing Jesus in your cornflakes or the Virgin Mary in your grilled cheese. How does that apply to all this? How can some people see these things and other people can't?
It's because of a condition known as pareidolia, which is not something treated with penicillin, by the way.
Okay. So talk about that. What exactly? Because, I mean, when I see the piece of toast, I might see something in it. I'm like, oh, you know what? That really does look like President Obama or whatever it is.
Well, that's a condition where people see things in objects, and we've all experienced it. If you've ever looked up in the clouds, you've seen a face probably. People with really strong religious upbringing, they're primed, though, to see things like Virgin Mary in the skillet burns of a grilled cheese sandwich, which some person actually paid $28,000 for.
That's crazy.
But
I was raised Catholic and still not going to drop that type of money on the Virgin Mary toast.
But for people with really strong upbringings like this, and by the way, this phenomenon is not the domain of just the Virgin Mary.
Right.
Jesus has a number of sightings too. So remember Cheetos?
Yes.
So he's been spotted on a Cheeto. Cheeses, if you prefer.
Jesus, that's terrible. But people will spend thousands and thousands of dollars on it. And you talked about the role of celebrities as well, what they play into sort of that perceptual intelligence. They feed into that as well, right?
Celebrities have a huge influence because of what's called the halo effect. For example, actress Jamie Lee Curtis did commercials for Activa yogurt.
Yes, I remember those.
The problem, though, was the company's claim that it improved digestion was false.
Oh, wow.
So here we had a celebrity and a company which hijacked the perceptual intelligence of a lot of people who went out and bought this yogurt thinking it was going to help give them a benefit.
Right.
So this book can make you bulletproof against false information from celebrities and anyone else for that matter, and that's actually especially important nowadays on social media and the internet.
Yes, so you're not falling for it. One thing I want you to touch on real quick, you told me about cat poop coffee. What is that, and how did that come to even be a thing?
It's made from coffee beans that are eaten by a special type of cat, which pass through it undigested and come out the rear end. And somebody has that job of picking the coffee beans out.
And you were saying this is not, I mean, perceptual intelligence will tell you, hey, that's not something you should be
But you believe it or not, there are people who buy this story that because these cats have some special magical ability to pick out the best coffee beans, that this coffee is just amazing. And that's why people are paying $100 a cup in some coffee houses around the world.
So people need to get this book.
Well, we want people to have the information so that they can filter what's coming at them to make better decisions in their lives and not fall prey to marketing tactics like this that will sabotage and hijack their perceptual intelligence.
Thank you so much, Dr. Brian. Really interesting stuff. You can get Perceptual Intelligence on Amazon and everywhere books are sold, including those bookstores. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will be right back with